for the award, followed by Kawhi, Draymond, and Clay. Kevin Durant still holding down the 5th spot despite not playing in a single game so far. Max Kellerman, will Steph Curry win the Finals MVP for the first time in his career?
No. And by the way, Stephen Naismith over here identified the MVP so far yesterday for the Warriors. Who'd you say yesterday?
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. And by the way, I'm going to now address the point you brought up earlier before we got to the boxing with Andre. Let's think about this dynasty. I'm talking about pre-KD. Before they could put their chests out and know, yo, we're just so much better than the Cavs that we can't lose. Year one, LeBron took him 6 games with Matthew Dellavedova as his second-best player. I am here to tell you, if he was fully loaded, he'd have beat y'all. It went 6 games with no Kyrie and no Kevin Love. They had nobody else on the team, and it went 6 games. LeBron was by so far the best player on the floor. They would have won. Year 2, they actually beat you. Stimulus package, Draymond got suspended. That's on Draymond. Bottom line is, you had a chance at Oracle, 4 minutes, 22 seconds. I was there. I bought seats for that game. I didn't go as a member of the press. I wanted to watch as a fan. I expected you to win. I thought the coronation for Steph was coming. 4 minutes, 22 seconds go by, no points, y'all lost. Next year, you get KD. Now you're so crew deep, there is no way to lose. Now everyone gets brave. So the last 2 seasons, I'm not trying to hear that you cannot lose with Steph and Clay and KD and Draymond. You can't lose. Now we see you without KD again. Now let's see what's up. And I am here to tell you, I understand Steph a lot of times because he commands so much defensive attention, does the right thing and gets rid of the ball, so his numbers are great, but maybe not as great as they might otherwise be. I don't blame him for that. I'm strictly talking about the end of close games and tight series in the finals. Where will Steph be? And the answer is the guy who takes you there is, in fact, Draymond Green. So if you win, I'm telling you right now, Draymond's going to wind up your MVP. If KD doesn't play. And if you lose, Kawhi is going to be your MVP. And if Steph proves me wrong, it will be my genuine pleasure to come out here and say, he did it, the man did it, Steph Curry has fully arrived, but past his prologue, and that's not what I expect in this series.
Hold on. Let me, hold on, y'all. Everybody calm down. I got this. Couple of things that's important to point out. Number one, I'm sick and tired of hearing that because, you see, those are the kind of things that make me look at folks that talk about basketball and really, really question them. And the reason why is because who's to say that if LeBron and them had won the first go-round, that they would have won the second go-round? Because Golden State would have been more prepared. Golden State would not have prioritized going for the 73 wins in the regular season and exhausting themselves into oblivion the way that they did. They did it because they were already champions. They knew that they were making a run at history. They were on course to three-peat. Steph Curry was not healthy during that NBA Finals, which is one of the biggest regrets everybody had. They should have had regrets. I recall Max Kellerman being on national television talking about even beforehand, how they were making a mistake, exhausting themselves. So if you're going to concede that they exhausted themselves and you're going to concede that Steph Curry was less than 100% as well, why be so fixated on bringing out the fact that he didn't do X, Y, and Z? It's a rhetorical question. It doesn't require an answer. It's just a point to point out. The reality is this. The Golden State Warriors won that chip. Okay? They lost the second year, and as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't because of LeBron as much as it was because of that stimulus package granted by the league, who suspended Draymond Green for that bogus Game 5 stuff. All right? That was the same game. Hold on. That was the same exact game that both Iguodala and Bogut got hurt. And Bogut was out the rest of the series, and Iguodala was hobbled for the Game 7. So you had Draymond miss Game 5. You had Bogut miss parts of Game 5 and Game 6. You had Iguodala hobbled for Game 7. I can use that as an excuse. In the end, what it comes down to is this. The Warriors have won 3 championships in the last 4 years. And they've been to 4 consecutive NBA Finals because they are an elite team, the likes of which we may have not seen. And it's not about one guy. I don't give a damn whether Steph Curry wins the MVP or not. I just believe they're going to win this damn series.
Yeah. Well, when you have injuries and your team is not 100%, it is incumbent upon He made you feel good. Did I hurt your feelings? He made you feel good. Don't be sad. It is incumbent upon your best player to overcome. So here we have a team, down KD, maybe down Clay. Iguodala's the man. It's amazing that he's still playing. I thought he was out for the series after game 1, but he's obviously not physically 100%. He's just not showing it. Looney's not going to play. Now it's on Steph. When you say, well, this guy was hurt and that guy was hurt and Steph was hurt, they would have chased 73 wins regardless. They were trying to be the greatest team of all time. I was critical of them. By the way, Michael Jordan and them won 72 games, set the all-time record, didn't stop them from winning the finals in under 7 games. By the way, against a 60-plus win Seattle team with a prime Peyton and Sean Kemp. I'm not trying to hear about these excuses. So Steph, look, I was once saying this about LeBron. LeBron choked against Dallas 4 straight fourth quarters. And I was out here saying the same stuff about LeBron, and then he flipped the script. Steph might flip the script, but that's the point. There is a script that has been written. It is not finished yet, but what has been written down so far is at the end of tight finals games and tight series, Steph is not his normal self. He's going to have to turn that around if you want me to stand here and say he is.